Okay, so you shared your first heartbreak.
Yes.
And that person left you. I think there's a different type of heartbreak when you also get cheated on, like the first time. Can you share a little bit more about that experience, how you felt, how you dealt with it? And I know it might happen over and over again with freaking different people because
Yes.
fuck that.
Yes.
Fuck, we kind of all go through it. It's fucked up, but we do. But yeah, just how was that for you and how did you recover from that? Because sometimes it feels like that's the fucking end of our world.
Well, Eric, he had cheated on me and left me for that girl. But again, I was young. I was in high school. But the one that really fucked me up was, again, the when I was with what you would call your college sweetheart. We graduated, we did long distance, we broke up, we got back together, and I had found out that he was cheating on me. You're not supposed to check people's phones, right? You gotta be able to trust your partner, right? And kind of something told me like,
Just check the phone.
yeah,
Shit.
you gotta, like Tia Maggie says, you gotta you gotta listen to your gut. And I did, and I saw that, he was sliding on people's DMs, and like that like really broke me and like tore me the fuck up. But I still forgave him and I stayed. And
What did that do to you and why did you stay?
I fucking love that guy. And even though it was the most toxic relationship that I've ever been with, and again, it could have, or it was that I was afraid of being by myself. I needed other people to love me, to feel loved or worthy. So I stayed, but it really fucked with me. So we were doing long distance because I was in Northern California and he was in Southern California, and he never came up to visit me. I was the one that constantly went down. I would go twice a month to Southern California, drive 6 hours twice a month to see him. But it really fucked with my head. Like, even just when I hit the fucking 27 West, I was already feeling triggered. And on those Fridays when we first saw each other, it was like bliss and I was just so happy. But every Saturday on the dot, I would feel triggered and I would go with him, because he would go work with his dad at their business, and he would never use his phone around me. And when we were trying to like look for things up in our phones, it always had to be my phone. And if he used his phone, it was like on the other side of the room. So, and all of that shit fucks with your head. Like, I was constantly feeling triggered and just a lot of like anxiety, just feeling like shit. And I stayed with him for an entire year. And there was this one day, it was January, it was after Christmas, when I said, all right, Monica, like, if you really love this guy and you want to stay with him, you kind of have to forgive him and you have to let go. So I did. I had bought him like the Bose headphones that he wanted for Christmas. I'd given him that. We went out and we had drinks. We had really meaningful conversations, and I had such a great time. And I was like, okay, I think we can make this work. And then we go to bed, and this is at his parents' house, and something in me was like, check his phone. And again, you're not supposed to check your significant other's phones, right? There needs to be a level of trust. But again, that trust had been shattered. And even like during the relationship, like I kept asking him, like, are you cheating on me? If there's like, I was fucked up in the head where like I was acting a little psycho and toxic because I was so fucked up in the head. But he never like admitted to it or anything like that. So I checked his phone, and there he goes again, sliding into other girls' DMs. I ended up hitting up the girl, like saying like, he has a girlfriend. This is what's up. She added me on Instagram. She sent me all the fucking DMs. Like, she sent me the receipts. And like, she told me like, he said he didn't have a girlfriend. She had been through the similar experience as I, so she kind of knew how I felt.